Hi everyone, welcome to Camille's Holistic Health Show. I'm Dr. Cam, and today we're going to talk about cancer and cancer prevention and some ways to, prevent cancer, especially if it is in your family, you have some genetic components to it, and understanding the facts of cancer, especially lung cancer. So, cancer has a very fearful reputation. We know this. It's a disease that, is yet to be understood by scientists and doctors out there. But if this is a video that you're really interested in, then hit that bell and get notified every time I have a new video coming out, because I have them coming out uh, in holistic medicine. So so you can be notified every time I have these videos coming out. So let's begin a little bit about cancer being really characterized as an uncontrollable abnormal cell division. So they divide and they really do mutate. So they spread and they really destroy the tissues around the area. All depends on the type of cancer, because it all depends on how fast it metastasizes. So the cells do travel eventually to the bloodstream and through via the lymphatic system, and gets into other areas, into other organs. So that's basically how they work. And cell division is how they mutate. And among cancer, particularly lung cancer, it's really the biggest killer out there, causes up to 3 million deaths every year worldwide. And that's really hard to grasp, but it is true. These are facts. And I'm sure, it gets higher every year as time goes by. It affects about 50 above the 50 years of age. That's the population, and it is most common in the Western countries. So the main risk is really smoking. We all know this, but however, research has shown that a lot of people, including women, are on the high end now lately, and increasing even if they're not smokers. So this is really interesting. It contains several carcinogens. That's cigarettes, of course, smoking, and it's estimated that 80% of all lung cancers are due to smoking, which is really good to know in a sense, especially if you are trying to avoid lung cancer and other cancers, and you don't want to smoke. So, however, there's also secondary, getting secondary types of cancers through, if you have someone always smoking constantly around you. So, another carcinogen that causes lung cancer is asbestos, and we know about that. It is a very rare type of cancer caused from this, and it's mesothelioma. I'm sure you've heard a lot of the ads out there for mesothelioma and cancers. If you have them, the law uh, suits and things like that, due to mesothelioma. So the development is through the pleura, and that's really the outer lining of the lung and the chest cavity. So the second symptom of the symptoms of asbestos lung cancer is, of course, shortness of breath, chest pain, and similar other medical problems. So, but those are pretty much the reasons or the symptoms of lung cancer, mesothelioma. And the reason why I'm bringing this up, it's really a silent killer. And it's really something that people need to be more aware of because they're really more concerned about breast cancer and prostate cancer. But there are other cancers out there that really are lethal and very rare, but however, it's very, lung cancer is one of the um, highest types of cancers that actually people are getting and being diagnosed with today. So it's really important, and I'm going to go into a little bit about, um, you know, simple ways to really up level if you are looking for preventative measures today, because preventative is really the key to avoiding a lot of um, things that can pop up when as time goes by. So can eating your broccoli and cabbage and these types of cruciferous vegetables really protect you against certain types of cancers, including lung cancer? According to a study published in October in 2005 issue of the British medical journal Lancet, and this is quite some time ago, but however, there are many other studies through um, since then that really has shown that eating cruciferous vegetables can really benefit for your health. So the answer to this research is that yes, it is possible that eating cruciferous vegetables can actually prevent certain cancers. And another research agency, it's in the International Research Agency for Cancer in France, compared a certain amount of people diagnosed with especially lung cancer with a group of healthy individuals. And these are people in Europe who did this research, um, including Russia, Romania, Hungary, Poland, Slovakia, and Czech Republic. These countries consumed vegetables like cabbage and broccoli and Brussels sprouts at a high amount traditionally. That's something that they like to do. So they found that there are protective effects which at least weekly consumption of these foods can really protect you from certain cancers, including lung cancer. So it's really great to know. Really, it's all about the isothiocyanates, and the phytonutrients that are in these wonderful cruciferous vegetables that have a strong anti-cancer effect. So just remember that and really do your research. Go into understanding why they work this way and how they can really benefit your health. So studies, I'm going into another one, shows that isothiocyanates neutralize the cancer cells by inhibiting cell proliferation. This is fantastic because these cells divide through specialization, and what is excellent about it is that it damages these cells. So through apoptosis. So this is an excellent thing to know. Isothiocyanates appear to be a catalyst for apoptosis. So this is really great to know and remember, because you can read a lot of things out there, but then you tend to forget all the important things that you can actually take and use as tools to really benefit your health. So there are two genes that produce an enzyme that removes isothiocyanates from the body. They've also found that people who've had an inactive form of one or two genes, that a 37% lower risk of developing lung cancer was found. And those with an inactive form of the other had 33% lower risk of developing lung cancer. And in those with both genes inactive, there has been a 72% reduction in lung cancer risk in those who've had two active gene types. And there was no difference in risk at all. So basically, this indicates that there is a specific protection effect against certain cancers like lung cancer for consuming cruciferous vegetables. So, we don't only have to eat Brussels sprouts and the other things that I had mentioned, cabbage. There are other things like turnips and other cruciferous vegetables. So look up the vegetables that you think that you can consume. A lot of people don't like Brussels sprouts. Some don't like cabbage, but there's kale, there's broccoli. So, if you even love all those, consume at least once to twice a week. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell, get notified every time I have another video coming out. Please comment below if you have any questions. I'll get back to you. Thanks so much for listening, and I'll talk to you next time in the next video. Bye now.